Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Sagittarius. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance, please, for my Sagittarius. All right, your person is showing up as the Six of Wands and the Sun card, so strong Leo energy here. They're viewing you as the Knight of Pentacles, grounded, stable, secure. In the connection, we see the Three of Cups. All right, so this is going to be a lot of fun. I feel like you two are going to be party people, right? Like just really having a lot of fun together, adventures, celebrating. I feel like you're the type of couple that people are going to really love to be around. And we see the Justice card, Libran energy. So this person could be a Libra. They also have Leo in their chart possibly, or they just embody this energy. Now the Justice card tells me this person is very balanced. This person is someone who prioritizes balance and harmony in their life and also in their relationships. I also feel like this person is very well put together. I'm also getting like the way they dress and the way they decorate their house is like quite elegant, posh, classy. With the Six of Wands, this is someone here who is, used to getting a lot of attention. I feel like this is somebody really resilient, really successful. And there may be a lot of people who are interested in this person, Sag. All right. And we see the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, beautiful. The Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups in this reading indicate that most likely this person is somewhere in your community, out and about. Now, we can't write off that you might meet or connect with this person online, but for a lot of you, I feel like you either meet through friends or at work or at school or someplace you like to go back to. Some of you might meet this person even on a trip or while traveling. But you and this person are very compatible with one another. And some of you may even be introduced through friends or by friends. Okay. And we see the Chariot card, Cancerian energy. You could have a Cancer-Leo cusp here. But this is somebody who, I feel is a strong soulmate for you here, Sag. But I also feel like this is somebody who's going to come rushing towards you. All right, so they may come in quickly, or this is someone who knows what they want and they're used to getting success, like they're confident. And when they know what they want, they go right for it. I feel like they're creative. I feel like they're nurturing, they're loving, they're quite emotional. All right, and how you're going to be feeling, Four of Wands. Well, this is celebration energy. So I feel this is going to be really fun. Some of you might meet this person like at a wedding or at a birthday party or at some type of celebration. You're going to feel like you really do want a relationship with this person. There's going to be physical attraction, but I feel early on, Sag, you're going to feel like, you know what? I think this is my person. I could see myself being with this person long term. They're easy to work with. They're fun to be around. There's like an emotional and intellectual connection. They look good. I feel like you also probably like the fact that other people check this person out, like not in the sense, like not in a weird way, but you have somebody like of value, right? Of high value with you. And not just because of the way they look. I mean, I also think because of their personality. All right, we see mother energy. So this person may have one or more children, or they want to be a parent. We see Cancerian energy. So really strong Cancer energy coming through here. And Cancer is in the zodiac, the mother of the zodiac. So they have this very nurturing, unconditional, loving energy to them. They're ruled by water. The sensitive sign is represented by the crab, whose protective shell shields them from overexposure. All right. Like I said, Cancer energy is also creative, loving, nurturing, and very tenacious. All right. And we see Capricorn. Oh, so this person with this Libran energy, and now we have the Cancer Capricorn axis coming through. So they could have a north node in one of these signs. But to me, this is an indication here, Sag, that this person is balanced. Okay, so they're very balanced in their masculine and feminine energy. All right. And we do see that they have strong fire as well. So most likely Leo, but it could be Aries and Sag. All right. So passionate, playful, liking attention for sure. And, you know, but also very, like, I don't get that they're super impulsive. I feel like they're really emotionally intelligent and intuitive and creative. So some of you, they are a single parent, or they want to have children, or they just want to build and grow with you. They have a happy, sunny disposition is what I'm getting. Now, for some of you, this person may be in their 60s, but just remember, when we get these really specific messages, they're not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some of you. We see this person may be a gym rat or really enjoys working out, takes good care of themselves, and we see that they may be a touch unconventional, which I feel like my Sagittarians out there will really appreciate. You know, this is someone who's not afraid to march to the beat of their own drum. All right, let's see. What else do my Sagittarius need to know about this person? What else do my Sagittarius need to know about this person, please? All right, mature man. So again, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards I use are. Again, this person might be a bit older than you, Sag. Regardless, this person is somebody who's very grounded. They have a wealth of knowledge, wisdom, and experience, and they carry themselves in a really mature way. All right, which I think is going to make you feel very safe with this person. We see occupation energy in reverse. Some of you, this person may not work. Okay, they may be retired. Again, not for all of you. Some of you, I get that this person, I kind of feel like this person might have a very meaningful career. So their job is more than just a job. This is something that they're very passionate about, or it's a business that they've built, or it's very, I don't know, humanitarian based, or it's very creative, like they're an artist or something here. Okay. And we see concern energy in reverse. I love when this card comes out in reverse, because to me it's like this person kind of acts unbothered, but it's not a show. This is someone who has a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, a lot of maturity. And so to rattle this person, it takes a lot. And I feel like this person really creates emotional, physical, financial safety here for you. This is someone I feel like you feel like you can soften with this person, because they have this real quiet strength. And we see main male. All right. So again, regardless of the gender here, this is someone who's ready to step up and ready to be your person, you know, and you and only you, right? Oh, I like this energy. It feels mature. It feels grounded. What else do my Sagittarius need to know about this person? All right, they may have lost a loved one within the last year. Okay. They have an imperfection in their speech. Now, that could be a small stutter. It could be a slur. But it could also be something like their native language isn't the same as the language they speak with you. So they might make pronunciation or grammar errors. They already know who you are. So for some of my Sagittarius, they're either already in your orbit, in your energy, already checking you out. Maybe it's someone you're already talking to. They may have 3 siblings or come from a larger family. But we do see here at the bottom of the deck that they may have lighter skin. All right, but a really specific message that's, of course, not going to be for all of you. Now, Sag, they're seeing you as the Knight of Pentacles. So they see you as very grounded, solid, stable, and secure. And I feel like that's their energy as well. And they see you as hardworking. They see you as someone that they could really invest in. So let's see how else they're viewing my Sagittarius. Strength card, Leo energy. You do mirror each other here with the Sun and the Strength card, that Leo energy. They see you as passionate, playful, liking attention, getting a lot of attention, deserving attention. But they also feel there's a very strong soulmate connection. So for some of you, they might feel like you two are very different, but you're just really good for each other. All right. And we see the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. They feel like you're their destiny. But more than anything here, Sag, the Wheel of Fortune tells me that they feel like this is meant to be. All right, and with the Magician card in reverse, some of my Sagittarius, like I said, you're going to be feeling that 11-11, Four of Wands energy. This is my person. This is a twin flame. This is soulmate energy. But with the Magician card in reverse, you may be waiting for this person to take action, or for them to communicate, for them to pursue you, for them to come towards you. There's nothing wrong with that. I think this person absolutely will. Absolutely will. They're confident enough to step to you. Okay. Let's see, what else does this person really admire about my Sagittarius? What else does this person really admire about my Sagittarius, please? Ooh, liberator energy. So freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs and releasing negative thought patterns. Yeah. So they also see you as a free thinker. And you affect other people in a really positive way. Again, I feel like you both are kind of like not afraid to march to the beat of your own drum, speak up for what you believe in, act in alignment to you, not necessarily toe the line. I just want to go back to that Wheel of Fortune. This person really sees your worth and your value, Sag. All right, and we see monk or nun, so they see you as selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. So this person sees you as somebody who's pure. They see you as somebody who's dedicated to whatever it is that you do, your career, your family, your relationships. But don't forget, they see you as the femme fatale archetype. And again, gender aside, this person sees you sexy AF, right? So it highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. But this person just sees you as so sexy here. The Three of Cups tells me, again, you may be brought together through friends or some sort of celebration. But I feel this is going to be a really fun relationship. I feel like other people are going to really enjoy being around you two as a couple as well. All right. This connection encourages you to show up as you truly are. Yeah, because you're going to feel safe with this person. You'll never be right for the wrong person, and you'll never really be wrong for the right person. So it's like you understand you can be perfectly imperfect with this person, and their love for you doesn't change. I love that. All right. We see quietly confident. This person carries self-assurance without needing to dominate. That's what I was getting here. Their confidence feels calming. Yeah, absolutely. This person, this connection calms your nervous system here, Sag, and allows you to be truly you. All right. And we see this person values stability and realistic expectations. They bring balance to emotional intensity. So we see that balance with this Libran energy. And again, what they really like in you is that they see this stability. But that's because that's what they offer. Okay. And we see this connection reshapes what you thought connection should look like. Alignment replaces fantasy. This card came out in the Leo reading, and you are getting a lot of Leo energy. So you might want to check that card out. Sorry, check out that reading, not that card. Check out that reading. It was quite beautiful and not exactly the same as this reading by any means, but similar energy. So if you have Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Leo, or you just feel called to watch that reading, I'll try to link it here to the end. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Anything else my Sagittarius need to know about this person or this connection? We see rendezvous. All right, a private getaway for two is calling you. So again, I do feel like, you two, you might meet around, or like in a celebration or in a party, or where there are other people around. It's kind of like we can't wait to get each other alone energy. You may always feel that way, even though I think people enjoy being around you two as a couple. It's like, when you finally get each other alone, it feels so good. All right, we see bonding. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. Spirit saying, yeah, so it's like this is what's going to create that trust, and more of that trust and that calming energy and that stability. A serendipitous event, so something unexpected is going to bring you two together. And Sagittarius, it feels like you absolutely are a perfect match. All right, any important dates or times here for my Sagittarius? You're not meant to know, unexpected energy, and we see within the next 3 months. All right, so it's happening in divine timing here, my lovely Sagittarius. All right, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.